Welcome back to the channel and Happy New Year. Today is New Year's Day 2026 and we are going to a first day hike at Parker Dam State Park, and the road going in is pretty treacherous. Let me turn the camera around and let you see what we're driving through. Getting us there.
I'm trying to. Unfortunately, we're going to be a few minutes late.
I think so. Well, we're almost there. Almost to the park office. It's 9:59. It starts at 10. They have not plowed these roads probably at all this winter.
So plowed them at all this winter.
And for those that don't know what a first day hike is, it's a hike on New Year's Day put on by Pennsylvania State Parks, and not all the parks do that, but they do have a calendar of events you can go check out. I'll link it below, and maybe next year you can join in on a first day hike that at a park nearby where you're from. And if you're not from Pennsylvania, I'd be curious to know if your state or wherever you're from does these first day hikes, or what your traditions are on New Year's. We made it to the park office. So the hike is actually just down, we're meeting down here at the CCC buildings. And past the dam. Oh yeah, there's quite a few people there. We're not the only ones that are braving the weather.
And we are off.
Got a pretty big group here. Excited. I've never actually hiked this trail, even though I don't live too far from Parker Dam.
Icy, very slippery.
This is so pretty in here. Looks like a little winter wonderland. That tree. Snow just piled up on the white pine. So far, the trail hasn't been too bad, but you definitely got to watch where you're walking, because there's all kinds of rocks and sticks that we're slipping and sliding over like that. It's like the perfect day for the first day hike with all the fresh snow. It's so pretty back through here.
There's a parking area just on this side of the road, so you can park and go up and walk. It is a lot of fun. Just be careful. Boy,
This is fun.
how heavy the snow is in these trees. We're going to talk about this big rock right here.
In celebration of our 250 years as a nation, I will say that this site actually predates that. There is smoke staining up underneath that ledge, and there have been chips of flint found. This area was a travel way. Folks didn't live here, but they did travel through, because the water here runs to the Chesapeake Bay. The water a few miles away runs into the Gulf of Mexico. So if you're traveling by canoe, you could actually portage and float down. The smoke staining basically tells us that people camped here. And that is prior to 1776 kind of thing.
Oh, look at this bowl. Trees.
It's deep through here. A little bit of a road hike from one trail to the next. This next trail is going to take us up through the CCC camp.
Basement of the mess hall. So the mess hall sat right here. This would have been like the leg of the T. The top of the T would have gone this way and this way. And so you entered that way and came in above. All the cook stoves and so on were here. It was stored underneath for storage. And you'll notice there's a big divot over here too, and that was in-ground storage as well. So, if you look up, you can see the flagpole up there. That kind of marks the entrance road. That entrance road had 3 barracks on the left side and 3 barracks on the right. And you angle straight toward the cabin classroom, which will steer up that way for your photo op. The recreation hall sat in there, and there's a flat area in there too. We have some old photos as well. But it's kind of fun to think back of what that effort was all about. And like I said, coming up in 2033, there's going to be a lot of information about the Civilian Conservation Corps. Most of the guys who worked it have now aged out and passed on. You can imagine if they were working in their 20s in 1933, well, we're pushing that window.
Our hike is continuing on the backside of the CCC camp. So you can rent that out. We're back at the power line where the sled riding hill is. And we were way down there by the stream earlier. We're just making our way back. We are almost back to the parking area where we began.
And the last section of the trail, we popped back out onto the road just to walk back to our cars. It was about a 2.5 mile walk. So the first day hike at Parker Dam was a success. And see the amount of people that are in front of us. There's probably about the same amount behind us.
Yeah, we learned quite a bit too about the CCC history, mountain lions, Native Americans, all kinds of stuff. It was an amazing hike. And it was like we were walking in a winter wonderland the whole time. It was so pretty.
All right, well, we just got back to the vehicle. It is freezing outside. DJ ran inside to get his first day hike sticker. You got to get the sticker when you go on these. They had some hot cocoa and cookies and some other snacks in there set up for after the hike so you can socialize a little bit. But we're going to go ahead and end the vlog here. We hope you enjoyed hiking around Parker Dam State Park with us on the first day hike. The ranger did an amazing job, and this park is absolutely beautiful. Hopefully you have a chance to come see it in any season.
And remember, if you can't get out and make your own adventures, keep coming along with us. Thanks for watching.
Bye.